Hi everyone, welcome back to this week's episode of the protein.ke podcast. And today we have a special guest. She's a fitness trainer, a business owner, and this conversation is going to be so valuable. I can't wait for you guys to listen to this. So, welcome, Jasmine.
Thank you.
How are you feeling today?
Kinda nervous.
Yeah.
Kinda nervous, yeah.
The good thing is we have an icebreaker.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
I'm gonna ask you the would you rather challenge.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first thing, would you rather travel for a year for free or have $50,000 to spend however you please?
I would rather travel, honestly. I would rather
real?
travel. Yeah.
Where would you want to travel to?
First of all, I want to travel to South Africa.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I want to tour Europe,
amazing.
every country.
Which one would you start with in Europe?
Asia.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I've never thought of that.
And UK. No, London. The
Okay.
city.
Yeah. The second one is would you rather have the ability to move things with your mind or read minds?
To move things with my mind. The only reason why I wouldn't want to read people's minds is because I feel like it will just frustrate me. It will frustrate
I would
me.
want to read people's minds. Why
Why?
would you want to move things with your mind?
I
You
don't
have
do-
hands
No, I know. No, I would want to do that. I would want to move things with my
and not
my
read
mind.
minds.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pick that.
And-
But anyway, the third one is would you rather train under a hot sun for 2 hours or train under extreme cold?
I would rather train under extreme cold.
Yeah?
Extreme cold. So like, because you're talking about like exercises and everything.
Yeah, exercise.
Yeah, because already my body is generating a lot of heat. So if I'm working out in a place that's hot, then my body feels hot.
Yeah.
I feel like a cold place would.
But have you,
Would
have,
work
have
better.
you ever like trained under hot sun?
Yeah, I have.
How was that?
It was too much. I don't
Too
like
much.
heat. I don't like a lot of heat.
It's like you're burning.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of heat.
Would you rather wear the same socks for a month or the
A
same
month?
underwear for a week?
A month.
Yeah, the same socks for a month or the same underwear for a week?
Same socks.
Same socks for a
Yeah.
month.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah. Same socks for a month.
same socks for a month.
Yeah.
Are you
At
ki-
least it's not sensitive.
What do you mean it is?
It's not compared to the other one.
Okay, which one has like a more risk of you getting an infection?
The one for the underwear.
But imagine wearing the same socks for a month and then you like
See,
go
but you
to a
remove it and
place
then
where
you
there's
wear
people.
again. Ama, you're wearing it like fluent, like.
No, not like frequently. Yeah.
So like I can remove it and wear and remove and wear and remove
But
and wear.
same with the underwear thing.
No. Still socks.
Still the socks.
Still the socks.
Okay, makes sense. Would you rather spend a week in the forest or a night in a real haunted house?
Oh my god. Stress level.
Do you believe in haunted houses and ghosts, first of all?
Okay, I'd rather live in a forest for a week. Yes, I'd rather live in a forest.
So spend a
Am I
week
by
in the
myself?
forest or a night in a haunted house?
A week in the forest.
A week in the forest with
Yes.
wild animals,
Yes, I would stay there.
with bears and lions.
A haunted house. You know that one night in a haunted house is like hours
Yeah.
of being scared. At least for an animal, by the time that animal finds out you're there, at
Yeah.
least you'll have like
I mean,
1
you-
hour of rest.
You could
Like,
climb trees.
Yeah, you could climb.
But then a
animals
haunted
can-
house, you don't know what to expect.
You don't know what to expect. These guys can scare you in seconds. All
Yeah.
the time, second after second, you're just shaking.
Ni kama horror movies.
Yeah, ni kama horror movie.
Unawatching horror
hawezi-
movies?
See.
Same.
I don't like being scared for fun. I don't understand why people watch things to be scared for fun.
And funny enough, there's people who are like addicted to horror movies.
Addicted is
Yeah.
crazy.
It is.
Addicted is crazy. Addicted is crazy.
Would you rather find a rat in your kitchen or a cockroach in your bed?
These questions
It's
are
a sticky
hard.
one. It is a sticky one, I know.
These questions are hard. I would rather find a rat in the house, in the kitchen.
A rat in the kitchen.
I'd rather find a rat in the kitchen.
Like a big fat rat in the kitchen.
I'd rather find a rat in the kitchen. Yes.
It's just walking. First of all, it's not going away.
No, I'm not going to sleep with a cockroach in my bed. This is not going to change my mind. I'm not going to sleep
Can
with
you
a cockroach.
imagine a rat? It's
No.
furry and it's fat.
No.
And the tail is like,
No.
oh my God.
No.
So you rather have the rat in your
Have you
kitchen?
seen how big cockroaches are? What if it's a flying cockroach?
Cockroaches fly?
Yeah, there's a flying cockroach.
Uliona wapi cockroach in a fly? I was in a fly.
Kuna zenye zinafly.
Okay, I've never seen
I've
a
never seen a
flying
cockroach
cockroach.
that is big like this. Like this.
Wait, I'll have to find it in your bed, then it flies away and comes back.
I don't like that. I feel like that when I can't sleep. I can't live with myself if it was like that.
I'd still pick the cockroach in the bed.
No
a
way.
fat rat in my kitchen.
No way.
X. A fat
No
rat in my
way.
kitchen. X.
No way.
Finally, would you rather live in a tree house or a cave for the rest of your life?
A tree house.
The snakes, like kuna snakes kwa the trees.
No, that was not in the question. How come you have not had
I'm
it
just
in the
trying
question?
to make it more
No, you're
miserable
trying to
for
change,
you.
Right. You're trying to change the question. The question is a tree house. Period. Yes, I would prefer.
Yeah, but unajua pia nikifikiria cave, there's no doors.
I don't like caves are excessively warm.
Have you been in a cave before?
Yeah.
Where?
You've like these two hikes people go to in mountains, and then after that we go, you find a cave in between, and guys are like taking pictures of the bats and all these things. So I wouldn't want to stay in a cave. One, because it's very, very dark, and then it's also very warm. Like it's excessively warm. And then I don't like how the walls look like. It's giving
who
creepy.
is gonna care about the walls
It's
in a
giving
cave?
creepy. It's giving creepy. It's giving. No.
I've hiked before, but I've never been to a cave.
I've been to a cave before. Yeah, there was a time I had gone to Mount Kilimanjaro to hike. We had gone as a school, and in the middle of that, we found a cave somewhere there, so we were able to enter inside. So I wouldn't want to stay in a cave.
I've done Mount Longonot, and it was so hard. Did you love the hike?
Man, Mount Longonot. I've also done Mount Longonot before.
You have? So you're
Yeah.
like a hiker.
No, I'm not. I'm that friend who suggests people do hikes, but then when it reaches that time, I'm the one complaining, I'm the one sleeping,
Yeah,
I'm
you
the one who wants
wants
to
to
rest,
go back
I
down.
want to go back home. Like, there was the time I was asking for a helicopter to come for me from where we were. Because I was just like, can I go? I just want to go. I just want to go. That's all.
Yeah. But then at Mimi, the hike we did, it wasn't for fun. It was a school thing, so we had to just
okay.
like do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Love that. Love that. Now let's get into why you're here.
Okay.
Just like I said, Jasmine is a fitness trainer and she also is a business owner. She has a fitness brand. It's called
Tela Fitness.
Tela Fitness. Tela Fitness. So tell us, how did Tela Fitness come about?
Okay, so I'm going to answer one of the questions that most people usually ask me. That is, who is Tela? Like, where
Yeah.
did that name come from?
Yeah.
So, it's actually not that deep. My brother.
Just putting it
my
out there so
brother-
that
yeah, it's not that deep. My brother has a middle name that starts with T. So, I wanted a name that started with T. So I nagged my dad until he found a name, and he said, "Okay, fine. You're going to be called Tela, and your brother is going to be called Ted."
Ted.
Yes.
Wait, your brother is called Ted?
Yeah.
My brother is called Teddy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, my younger brother. I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's where the name came from. It was just a random name that my dad gave me. And as for Tela Fitness, it happened when I started my fitness journey. I started my fitness journey in like 2020, and then I used to train myself first, learn
Yeah.
everything, learn the ropes around fitness.
Yeah.
Then when I started to see other people going through different struggles of their own, I just felt the need to help. And when I was helping them, I used to do it for free. Then someone suggested, you should make this a business. So I
Yeah.
was just like, okay. Then after Tela Fitness was born, just from a random idea that someone who I was helping gave me.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Because when I saw Tella Fitness on your page, I was like, okay, your name is Jasmine, but this is Tella.
Yeah.
That is actually quite an interesting story behind that. And I love that our brothers share the same name.
I know, that's so cool.
Yeah. So you started your journey back in 2020, right?
Yeah.
What was your main goal getting into fitness? Were you just doing it for fun, or did you have specific goals? Because most of the people start fitness for fun. Oh, I just wanna do this because, you know. So what is your main goal, or did you have goals
Yeah,
when
I
you
did.
started?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, when I started fitness at first, I was very insecure. Let
Yeah.
me say it like that. And then, as a lady,
Yeah.
it's like all your fat goes to your stomach. So
Facts.
I do everything I'm doing, but at the same time, my stomach was just not it. So,
Yeah.
like, I had a lot of insecurities about how I looked, and also, like, I wanted to be fit. Hii kazi ya kutembea kwa stairs alafu tena una hema, it was
Yeah.
not giving. So I was just like, let me, I need to do something.
Yeah.
And then also, like, I had a lot of free time. 2020 was the time for
Lockdown
and everything.
COVID-19.
So, like, it made sense. Then also, I love to dance. Like, professionally, I love to dance. So
You love to dance?
yes. So, like, it's good to be fit. You know, like, I had to
Oh.
learn how to. I needed to be fit for me to be able to do the dances that I wanted to do and what. Like, it was a time for exploring a lot of things during
Okay.
that time. So, like, my goal was to be fit, and my goal was to change my physique. Let me say it like that.
Yeah.
Yes, until with time the goal changed. Right?
Yeah. From now getting fit.
Yeah, it first was about changing my physique and being fit, but then it changed to being like, man, I actually love the feeling of being in the gym, of being fit and everything. I felt healthier. It helped with my appetite also, because when I started being more active, I started eating properly.
Yeah.
And everything. My body started to demand for the food. So when I saw the benefits of how I feel from working out,
Yeah.
I was just like, I love this healthy
This is
feeling.
it. Where
It's
have I
healthy,
been?
you know, like, it's
Yeah.
just healthy. It's generally just a good lifestyle. So I was just like, now it's no longer about the physique and keeping fit. It's now about being healthy.
It's a lifestyle.
It's now a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that you started doing it for free, just like you mentioned, how did you get to a point where you are like, okay, I can now monetize this? Because I'm so sure there's so many people, or maybe so many other trainers who are probably doing this for free. They don't really know how to monetize their craft. How did you get into doing it for money and helping people
Okay.
monetarily?
I actually didn't know how to monetize it at first because I have never run a business before. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a student right now studying business management, but I've never run a business before. This was like trial and error to see what I'm learning, if it is working or if it is not working. You see, so like, I had to first of all study my target audience.
Yeah.
So, like, I stay in a apartment, right, for students, and there's a gym there. So first of all, my target was the students who are there. You see, so, like, because my target is students, I create something around that, something that is suitable for students,
Affordable.
affordable for students. So, like, I feel like what helped me was, first of all, just knowing my target audience and being able to, like, find something that fits them.
Okay.
Find something that fits them, but also still benefits me at the same time.
Yeah, and not something that's like way out of their reach.
Yeah.
And also fit into the schedules of being a student.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. You've made this a lifestyle. So what does a healthy lifestyle mean to you?
A healthy lifestyle to me, I would say physical only. I mean, because I'm a personal trainer, obviously, the one thing people would expect me to say is about physical things.
Yeah.
But health to me is all-rounded.
Yeah.
Health to me is mental health, it's emotional health, it's spiritual health, it's physical health, it's all-rounded. Yeah, because I came to realize that one of the things that actually boosted me getting results even was that I was taking care of myself even mentally.
Yeah.
You know, because as a woman also, when you have a lot of stress, hormones hormonal
fluctuating.
they fluctuate when you're stressed, when you're sad, when you're
Yeah.
happy, when you're all these things. So when I realized that I need to also take care of myself internally, externally, it just started to show itself. Like
Yeah.
it just started to show. My body just started to align to it.
Yeah.
So like I would say healthy lifestyle is all rounded. It's you as a whole. Everything that concerns you, not just your physical being.
Speaking of healthy lifestyle, I went through your page and I saw you did the 75 hard challenge,
Yes,
which I have
did.
never done, and I have been
Yes, I
planning
did.
to do it for so long.
Yes, I
How was
did.
that? Did you finish 75 days?
Yes, I did.
Yo,
I did this.
how was it?
I finished the 75 days. It was hard, as the challenge suggests.
Yeah.
It is a hard challenge. I feel like a part of me, first of all, I tried it the first time, and then I failed. Because you see, the part of the challenge is if you miss a day, like if
It's
you miss
done.
something,
It's
you
done.
have
You
to
have to
start
go
again.
back to
You have to
square
start
one.
again. It doesn't matter
That's
whether
the
you're
part
on
I
day
hate
20.
about the challenge.
I'm telling you, because it was hard. That's why people came
Yeah.
up with the soft one. Because people were
What's the
like,
soft
I did
one?
the 75 soft challenge, not a hard challenge.
I haven't heard of that.
Imagine there is. So like, I had to repeat it again, but luckily I'd only done like 7 days. Then I started again.
I feel like that's unfair because then let's say you get to day 70.
Imagine.
You can't just discredit all my 70 days
I'm
because I
telling
missed
you.
a day.
So basically, practically speaking, I did 75 plus 7. But it's okay. Who is counting? No one
No
is
one is
counting.
counting.
So like at the end of the day, I was just like, the challenge was very, very hard. It was very hard. I felt like I wanted to do it when I don't have other things going on,
Yeah.
because I'm still a student, you know,
Yeah.
like I'm still going to school. I still have other things going on with life.
Yeah.
So like balancing it all together with that challenge is hard.
Yeah.
It's hard, and then you have to cook food. You have to cook food
Because healthy eating is part of the challenge.
It's part of the challenge. So I
Yeah.
had to meal prep, like seriously meal prepping every time.
Yeah.
And then like the thing for drinking water, you take like 3 liters or like
3 point, you
Yes.
had 3.5.
per day.
But you can do 2 liters, right? Because there's people who don't hydrate at all. I mean, 2 liters
But
would
it's
be
crazy.
ideal for a start.
That thing actually works. I was just like, these guys are just filling my stomach with a lot of water. But this thing actually works. It actually works. So yeah, that's how it was. It was challenging, but it was really good because it stretched my mind. It stretched my capacity. I didn't know that I had the capacity to go through 75 sounds small,
Yeah.
right?
That's how 2 months. Is that 2 months?
2 months and like a few days. Yeah. It sounds
2.5 months actually.
it sounds a little by number. When you say 75,
Yeah, when you say 75, like
it
1 to
sounds
75,
little, yeah.
easy.
But then when the actual days come, you're realizing it's 24 hours for 75 days, like this. And you're supposed to sleep well, you're supposed to eat well, you're supposed to do everything well. So like it was a lot, but it was worth it. It was. It
You know,
was worth
I
it.
might actually do my 75 hard since we are having this conversation. What are some of the non-physical, benefits of the challenge that you feel like, this was a win for me? Nothing to do with fitness. What were some of the wins you had from the challenge?
Okay, I can talk about diet, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, I can say one of the non-physical benefits that I got is that there was a certain discipline that came from that challenge, because I now think about meal prepping without anyone telling me to meal prep. I think about eating well. I think about drinking water. Before I used to take taking water like lightly, but nowadays,
well, like whenever
I'm
you
like-
feel thirsty.
yeah, whenever I feel thirsty.
Yeah.
But then now I'm realizing that one, it really helps. It helps. So like even with gut health, it helps a lot. It helps with even the digestion and everything. So like it naturally just improved the way I live. Let me say it like that. Like no one needs to tell me to do this and that, because for 75 days I was telling myself that I need to do this and that and the other. But now after I started to realize that it became a habit. Like there are certain things I just do out of habit.
Yeah.
I make sure I'm eating well. I make sure I'm eating the right things. If I want like enough protein, like weight gain, all these things, like I'm actually doing things to target my goals, like to go towards my goals.
Because it takes 60 days to build a habit, if I'm not
It
wrong.
does.
So 75 doing the same thing, you're
does.
definitely going to be crushing your
It
goals.
does.
Facts. I really have to do that challenge now that we are having this conversation.
No, but I have an advice for that one though.
Yes, please,
I
please,
have an advice
please,
for that
please.
one though. The mistake I realized that I made was I'd never done a challenge before.
Yeah.
So 75 was a bit too much to begin with. Let me say it like that.
Okay.
Like if you've done challenges before,
Yeah.
then yeah, sure, you can do the 75-day challenge. But if you've not done a big challenge like that before, you can start with like 21 days, you know, like
Yeah.
or like 30 days. Then after that you go to the 75. Some people even do 100-day challenge.
Yeah.
So like if you start really quickly, it might really throw you off in the beginning. Like when it
Yeah.
starts getting hard, it gets hard.
Because
for
it's like starting from 0
Yeah.
and wanting to get to 100,
Like
yet you
very
haven't
quickly.
even been doing 10.
Yeah, you haven't even been.
It won't be
doing that.
sustainable.
Yeah.
But I feel like I can do it.
Yeah, you can. You can.
I definitely can. So how can the average individual, this is someone who doesn't work out, someone who hasn't been to the gym, they
Yeah.
think of healthy living as only eating salads,
Okay.
eating only greens.
Okay.
They think of the gym and they're scared. How can the average individual maintain or sustain a healthy lifestyle,
Okay.
according to you?
Okay, so first of all, in my opinion, you don't have to be going to the gym to be living a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like, even you don't have to eat salads every day for you to live a healthy lifestyle. Because come to think of it, your body needs the protein. Your body needs the meat. Don't be afraid of meat. Like, your body needs it. It's no longer look at it from a point of, if I take this, I'm going to gain a lot of weight. Now look at it from a point of, what nutrients does my body need? Like, look at it like that.
Yeah.
When you
I
look
need
at
this
it
to
like
nourish
that,
my body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because we've learned this in science before, what proteins do,
Yeah.
what carbohydrates
Bodybuilding
do,
foods.
you know, like energy giving carbohydrates, then vitamins, like that. Like, think of it like that. Think of the benefits that you're getting and the nutrients that your body needs generally. When you think of it like that, then it will be easier to just eat well. You know, you're just learning how to moderate maybe your intake
And balance.
Balancing it. That's it, a balanced diet. Like, you're not taking so much of this and too little of this.
Yes.
You're taking the right amount that your body needs
To sustain it.
to sustain itself and to be healthy generally. Incorporating like small things. If you're not a person for working out, I mean, ride your bike, you know, skate once in a while, you know, like as in take a walk, use the stairs instead of the elevator. That is still working out, you know.
Fact.
Like you're doing something that is just keeping you active generally. Like, in fun ways. Even people like skipping rope, you know, like there are fun ways of living a healthy lifestyle that can suit people.
Yeah, and that's like one of the main things I tell my clients, because sometimes people are so busy. Like the average person maybe who does a 9 to 5 does not have time to spend 2 hours in the gym.
They don't have time.
Yeah, someone is like, just move your body, go for a walk, skip, go for a run, just move your body. That's the main thing. At the end of the day, they do take movement as like a win for the day, and you just need to do that. Now that you work with students, right? How do you make sure they maintain a healthy lifestyle? How do they stay on track with their nutrition, with their workouts? How do you go about it?
One of the things also I tend to do is just to hold them accountable every day. Because apart from being a personal trainer, we are basically your therapist. And we are also your also your accountability partner. Like, we are on your neck every day. Sometimes you just need that person to keep on reminding you. Like, and also you could find that even students get busy. Like, guys have
school,
like work
assignments,
and then they're trying to figure out, even themselves, they don't know how to put their schedule within the day. So like, I'm just there to help them, to give them alternatives in ways that they can be able to do certain things. Like, just because you didn't go today, we can find another day in the week. You know, if you didn't go in the morning and if you're tired in the evening, you work around your schedule. And then also like leading by example. Because if I'm not going to the gym,
And
I'm not doing all
you're
these
telling them to
things,
go to
and
the
I'm
gym
telling
3
them to go
times
to
a
the,
week.
yeah, because you know sometimes also, especially people in our generation,
Yeah.
like if you're not doing the thing you're saying you're doing, like you want us
Yeah.
to do, like there's high chance I'm not going to do that thing.
Yeah.
You know, but if I keep on coming back and I see you going to the gym, there's a part of me tasema hata pia mimi nataka kwenda kwa gym sasa,
Yeah,
kwa
unakaa
sababu
vizuri, uko
nimekaa,
consistent.
uko consistent, hata pia mimi nataka hiyo, do like they see it and then after that, like it motivates them.
Yeah.
It motivates, because I'm also a student. That's a funny thing.
Yeah.
If I'm a student and I'm able to be consistent and I'm still reading, I'm still doing everything that I need to do,
Yeah.
then there's something that you can learn from what I'm
And you
doing.
can definitely also be able to do it. I love that you mentioned accountability. I feel like most people, because if you just go out there and ask someone, what workouts do you need to be doing, what foods do you need to be eating on a regular basis,
Yeah.
they already know. A lot of people don't really struggle with their
Yeah.
workouts or their nutrition. They
Yeah.
struggle with accountability. They
struggle
need
with
someone
accountability.
to tell them this is what you need to do
Yes.
every single day.
Yeah.
Someone to like point them to the right direction and tell them what to do.
Yeah.
Even with the people that I work with, I know a lot of people don't reach out to me because they don't know what workouts to do or because they don't know what exactly to eat.
Yeah.
This information is so out there
Yeah.
on the internet. They just need accountability.
They just need
Because the number of people that have started their fitness journeys or even trying to eat right and have quit halfway, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of people.
It's a lot.
Do you ever get clients who quit?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
How do you deal with that?
I do. So like I said, fitness to me is more than just physical. Right?
Yeah.
I talk to my clients, right? Like there's the place of knowing when to be a friend to someone, like understanding like, hey man, there's something here that this person is going through.
Yeah.
And there's something that they are telling themselves. Because by the time you're able to say, I give up working out, there's something about yourself you've stopped believing.
Yeah.
You know, so like talking to them and reminding them why they even started it. And then telling them, okay, do you feel like, you know, because as a trainer, you get most of your feedback. What you do comes from the feedback you get from your clients.
Yeah.
So like we've been going hard for like a month. So I sit back and I'm like, okay, do you want us to like go slowly? Do you want to change something? Do you want to whatever? Like where are you at? Like starting to evaluate them and where they are at and what they need in that moment. And listening to them, because some of them don't even need anything. They just want you to listen. It's just like, okay, fine, let's talk about it. But then also there are times for talking and there are times for being like,
you just need to be a coach sometimes and not a friend.
You know, there's a time to be a friend and a time to be a coach. So like being able to tell the difference and like telling them, you're being lazy. You've been telling yourself
Call
you're
them
not
out.
coming.
Call them out, basically.
Calling them out, because most of the time they won't do it on their own. So like you're the one who tells them that. Yeah.
That's where the accountability thing
Yeah,
still
that's where the accountability
comes in.
thing comes.
So when you started your journey, did you start with a PT or just on your own?
I did.
Start with a PT?
Yeah, I did.
Yo, for real?
I started with a PT. First of all, I started by myself. Made a lot of mistakes until I found a PT.
How long did these mistakes take?
They took about like, it was that 2020, that year. I did like about 7 to 8 months by myself.
That's almost a year.
Figuring things out. Then I got someone to train me, right? So by the time he was training me, I started to see the way he's handling me, the way he's like serious and strict. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Am I making the right decision?
Yeah.
Am I making the right decision?
You started having second thoughts about it?
I was like, but there's a way that it motivated me, because you know, he used to work out with me. Like it wasn't that he was just instructing and doing whatever. No, like he would say, me, I'm going to pick the heavier weights, you're going to use this one.
Which will work out the same time you're working out?
The same time we're working out. Like he's not doing his routine, he's doing my routine, like the routine that he has set for me. He's saying, okay, so we are doing
this together,
split squats, for example. We are doing this together. So like it used to motivate me. Then because the first times, because I was shy, you know, like he was helping me. Then with time now is when now it started to become a thing of do this, do that. Now he's just monitoring me,
instructing you basically.
Now he's just instructing me. So like I started with a PT. basically, when I started using the gym, like an actual gym, not home workouts.
Oh, so this is 7 months later. You started at a gym and got a PT.
Yeah, actually, one of my friends was and is a PT.
Oh, okay. So, what are the benefits of starting out with a personal trainer? Because so many people, they get to the gym, they don't really want to invest in a personal trainer yet, but then they're just like, okay, we are here freestyling, trying to
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah.
What are the benefits of starting out with a personal trainer compared to, just winging it in the gym on your own?
I like that you said invest. I like that you
It's an
said
investment.
invest. It's an investment.
Getting a personal trainer, guys, it's an
It's an
investment.
investment in your health. It actually is.
Yeah.
Because what's the point of paying for a membership all you want, but then you gain nothing out of it?
That
You
is
get
how a
to
lot
name.
of people quit.
Yeah.
That is how the fastest way to quit
Yeah.
the gym is to start out without a personal trainer
Start out without a personal
and
trainer.
get frustrated because you're not seeing any
It's
results.
true, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether you're even using a YouTube videos. Man, I used to use YouTube videos all the time.
Yeah.
But there's a way that when you have a personal trainer, one of the benefits I can say, or a few of the benefits I can say,
Yeah.
is that personal trainers introduce structure. Let me say it like that. You're now no longer doing something randomly. Like you're just doing this today, that
Yeah.
tomorrow. You're using 12 kgs when you've never been to the gym. You're lifting 30 kgs. You've never they bring a form of structure and
A system that you can follow
a
along.
system that you can follow. You
Yeah.
can't go to the gym without a workout plan. You can't be just winging it. The gym is not a place to wing it.
Yeah.
You have to be able to. Basically, a personal trainer is like thinks for you. Let me say it like that.
Yeah.
They think on your behalf.
Yeah.
They've studied your body. You have not studied your own body.
Yeah.
They've studied your body. They've seen the patterns of how your body is and everything. Then after that, now they can tell you're not ready for this weight yet. You're not ready for this yet.
Yeah.
Now use this first. Then with time, they tell you now use this one.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to build, because it's like progressive.
Yeah.
Progressive. You're trying to progressively understand where is my body now? What strength does my body have?
Yeah.
Can I use this? Can this workout work for me? Because not every workout works for everyone.
Yeah.
So like, can this work for me? Things like that. That guidance is necessary. I be seeing people doing at 100 squats every day. I'm like, stop, guys. You're going to
Chill on the squats. Chill on the squats.
Like, relax. There are people who actually know what they are doing and they are willing to help you so that it's easier.
Yeah.
Basically, we are giving like a shortcut, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Us, we had to figure it out on our own.
I told you about my 7-month situation of trading with no results. Yeah.
We struggled on our own. So by the time we are coming, we are like making it easier and simpler for somebody else.
Yeah, and a lot of people also don't really know what they want.
Yeah.
Because I've worked with people who are like, I just want nice arms.
I know.
I just want a toned body. But then 1 month down the line, you realize they actually want strength.
Yes.
It's not even the toned arms they wanted.
That's the truth.
So getting the trainer helps you figure out a lot of things.
Yeah. A lot about yourself.
So what are some of the things you know now as a personal trainer or as someone who has been into the fitness space for a while that you wish you knew earlier?
Okay.
Training-wise or even nutrition-wise, everything health and fitness related.
So one of the things I wish I knew before was that to get results, 80% is diet.
Yeah.
Not even the gym. Like I can legit stop going to the gym and I decide to eat for a month and I go to the gym.
So true.
You're eating, your diet, that is what changes everything about someone's journey. How you eat, really. And I'm not an advocate for stop eating this food, stop eating. You can still eat what you like. I'm just an advocate of moderation. Like, don't overdo. Not every day is for burgers and fries.
Because some people, once you've mentioned, you can eat whatever you want, they go heavy now on the fries, they go heavy on the burgers.
Imagine. You see. And then also, like, it also depends on how you cook the food. I've also come to learn that also part of healthy living is changing the small bits of things in your diet. Like, you're eating what you like, but instead of frying the potatoes, you bake them. You get what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
instead of frying something, you air fry it. You know, like, it's
Boil
you know, boil. You know, like, it's another way of eating what you like. It's just that it has been cooked in a healthier way.
Yeah.
Or even the oil that you used is a healthy oil, like olive oil. You know, like, you've used something that is actually healthy at the end of the day. You've reduced the amount of salt you've put in the food when you're
Yeah.
cooking. You know, like, it's the small things that you're
Yeah.
adding into you're incorporating into your diet and everything. I wish I knew that
Earlier.
You know, I wish I knew that earlier. And then also, because of talking about personal trainers, I wish I knew about personal trainers like much earlier. I mean, I was just like, man, I'm going to get this thing done by myself. You know, like,
I'm using YouTube.
I'm using
I have
YouTube.
downloaded so many
I've
videos.
downloaded. I even had a playlist on YouTube, like fitness. I named it Fitness in Capital, and I was just like, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use
Yeah.
this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do. I'm just like, no. And then also, sorry for going like back.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
like,
okay.
one of the things that fitness trainers do, personal trainers do, is they correct your form.
Yeah.
And they can tell whether the issue is the form or the weight you're using or like your height even. Like, it's in the small things. So like, when I came to realize that, I also realized that one of the mistakes I made was that I would follow YouTube a lot, but then I have no one there monitoring my form. Because you know, I could be doing a workout and then I get tired in the middle. You get
Yeah.
like, I get tired in the
You're
middle,
like, what
then my
is- what
form
is wrong?
changes. You know, like, my form changes because I'm tired.
Especially
You know,
with RDLs.
yes.
That is one of the workouts, if you don't get it right,
I'm
it's
telling
going to be
you,
a struggle.
It's going
for
to
you.
be a struggle. That back of yours, you're going to struggle.
You're going to be like, why do I feel like I'm 50 and
I know.
I'm 20 with all this back pain?
I know. So like, yeah, those are the things I wish I knew. The importance of diet and the importance of like how to do a workout and even getting assistance. Knowing that I actually need the help.
Yeah.
Like, I need to stop lying to myself. I actually need the help. Yeah.
So what does your nutrition look like now compared to, like when you started?
Yeah.
You've mentioned you didn't eat well for like 7 months when you got into it. How does your nutrition look like now that is
Yeah.
sustainable
Yeah.
and gets you the results that you desire?
Okay. So, first of all, one of the things I realized is that when you hear meal preps and everything, people normally hear pressure because, like, the things people meal prep with are expensive, man. Every day buying certain meals every time you're buying, they're expensive. Especially if you're a student, there are
Yeah.
certain things that you can't keep on getting.
Yeah.
So, like, one of the things I realized was I had to do a lot of research on alternatives. Right?
Yeah.
So my diet changed based off of the alternatives that I got.
Yeah.
Because the only proteins are not just chicken and red meat.
Yeah.
You know, like, there's lentils, there's beans, there's all these things.
Protein sources?
You know, like, other things that you can be able to use. So my diet right now, because my goal is lean muscle, to build muscle, to gain muscle.
Yeah.
So I need a lot of protein
Yeah.
to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been investing on, like making sure that I meal prep as well. So
Yeah.
like, I make meals that can last for like 2 days, 3 days. I pick a day in the week that I'm free.
2
I
days?
cook. I put it for like 2 days. Then the next time I cook like that. So like, meal prepping has really helped.
Okay, so what are some examples of, protein sources that you really prefer? Or let's say, walk me through a typical day of eating. What is Jasmine eating all the way from breakfast to dinner?
Okay, man, that's so wide because I don't even know which day to choose.
Pick
But
any
then-
day, pick any random day with lots of protein in it.
Okay. So, okay, let me use this one because now I've gotten like protein.ke, shameless plug. I got protein.ke. So like, when I got the protein shake, yeah?
Yeah.
Protein powder, I made those, okay, one day, let me assume it's a Monday,
Yeah.
right? I've made protein pancakes, right? And then, because I need to keep on adding proteins, I'll have like smokies on the side. You see? And then after that,
How many smokies are we talking about? Two. Okay.
because already the protein pancakes have packed a lot of protein already.
Yeah.
So like, I'm just adding.
So
then,
protein pancakes,
and smokies.
2 smokies on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, for tea, I use milk because also milk has protein, right? So I make milk tea. So that's also protein. Then after that, for a snack in between, I tend to do like natural yogurt with like fruits. Like I mix it in one bowl.
Like a yogurt bowl.
Yeah, yogurt bowl.
Also for breakfast, you're having protein pancakes.
Yeah.
2 smokies and milk tea.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for middle, because now my target is weight gain.
Yeah,
I have to eat
midday
a lot.
snack.
There has to be something in the middle. Is when I do the yogurt bowl. And then after that, for like lunch, you can do like egg fried rice, for example, egg fried rice with like beans,
Yeah.
right, and avocado, because also natural fat, right, and that's lunch. Then in between again, there's like ground nuts.
Yeah.
You see, right? Then after that, at the end of the day, or like a bar, chocolate bar.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Then I do for supper. For supper, I tend to take something lighter, not something.
What do you
that
mean
is
by
too
something
heavy.
lighter?
Something that's not too heavy.
Like rice or what?
I can take like rice or pasta. I can take something that is easily digestible. Like I can do a one pot recipe pasta where there's like eggs or like cut meat inside or anything like that. Yeah.
Okay. So how often do you use the protein powder? Because there's people who want to get protein, but then
But
they're
they
like,
don't know how to
how many
use it."
times can I use the protein powder a week or a day? How often do you use the protein powder?
I use them the days that I go to work out. Let me say it like that.
So after your workouts or before your workouts?
After.
After your workouts. Yeah. I also, when I started using the protein, I used to take it before my workouts. And then I met one of my great friends who is also a PT. He's been a PT for so long. And he was like, using it after your workouts is way better because then our bodies are like sponges. So once you're done with your workout, you're going to be able to like absorb it better.
Yeah.
And I've been using it since then after my workouts. And I love the results. I love how it's making me look.
Yeah, I know. Because
Yeah.
the purpose of protein is bodybuilding, right? So like it helps with repairing the muscles.
Yeah.
Right. It can be used as energy when you're doing it like before.
You wouldn't
but
want
then-
to waste that.
Yeah. So like I prefer it after so that it can actually do what it's supposed to do.
To build your
Like,
body
to
after
build my
intense
body after,
workout.
after an intense workout.
Yeah.
So I don't tend to take it like every single day unless I incorporate it in like meals. But when I'm taking the actual shake like with like milk or with like water, that one I prefer after.
Love that, love that. How does your training split look like now? Now that you want to build muscle, there's people out there who want to build muscle. They don't really know what am I supposed to be doing on what day. How do I structure my workouts?
So okay, it depends also on what someone's target is.
Yeah.
Because if your target is to grow your glutes, for example.
Why did you start with the growing your glutes?
Because I didn't think about anything else. That's the first thing that came into my mind was for women. Let me say it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like if you're thinking of growing your glutes, for example, you have to know your workout split is going to look different from another person. Because one day you can do upper, then the other day you do lower, like that. The other day you do the whole, like.
Okay, let's say this is Vera. She's a beginner in the gym.
Okay.
Her main goal is to grow her glutes
Okay.
and just a bit of strength.
Okay.
How do I structure my workout routine
Okay.
throughout the week? My
Okay.
main goal is to grow my glutes.
Okay.
How do I do that?
Okay, so I'm not so much of an advocate of cardio, but it is necessary. Let me say it like that. Let me say it like that. So like the first day, okay, depends on how many days you're going to the gym as well. But I'm going to use 5 days. It's a 5-day routine.
5 day split for a beginner. This is a beginner.
Okay, a beginner then 3.
Yeah.
Because my advice is, as a beginner, you're not supposed to be going to the gym for 5 days.
Yeah.
'Cause it's a
You'll
lot.
burn out.
You'll burn out. So for 3 days, I would say, the first day, you can do like the upper glutes. And then after that, the second day, you do. So you said all-rounded, but the main target is glutes.
Yeah. My main goal is to grow my glutes. And I'm just a beginner.
You don't like having legs, like big legs. You're not
I mean,
a person of
at this
big
point,
legs.
I don't even know about legs. I just know I want a fat ass.
Okay.
That's all I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then after that, okay, the next day, the third, the middle
So
day,
day one, upper glutes.
upper glutes.
Yeah.
Your target is just that. You're doing that isolation.
Yeah.
Isolation of those workouts.
Okay.
Then after that, the next day can be like compound workouts so that you can work out your whole body. Because one of the things I realized is that you have more effective lower body workouts when you've worked out your upper body. So like you're not
Yeah.
becoming masculine. No,
Yeah.
you're just building strength.
Yeah.
Generally, so that you can be able to lift heavy.
To squat, you need to have a strong back,
You have to have a strong
a
back.
strong core.
Yes. So like for the second day, I would say compound exercises and like core workouts, as you said. Right.
Yeah.
And then after that, for the third day, the lower glutes. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I would say.
That's a pretty good routine. Yeah. It was so nice having you. Final question. What is the advice you'd give to that beginner out there? They're scared of getting into the gym to lift weights. They don't really know where to start.
Yeah.
What will you tell this person?
I'll tell them to first of all find out why you're doing it. Find out why. What's your reason behind doing fitness in general?
Yeah.
Is it pressure? Because fitness is also not for everybody. The gym, let me say it like that. The gym is also not for everyone. So at the end of
Do
the
you
day,
think so?
yeah, it's not for everyone. Not everybody enjoys the gym. Some people would rather do other forms of whatever.
Yeah.
That's why there are people for CrossFit, there are people for other things. Like not everybody is for. There are athletes as well who train like athletes.
There's runners.
Yeah. So like first of all, figure out your why and understand your body, because my body is not the same as Vera's body.
Yeah.
How I respond to workouts is not how you will respond to workouts. So like my advice is first of all know your why and also learn your body. Then after that, don't compare yourself with others, because I feel like one of the biggest things you can never do to yourself to bring yourself down is to compare yourself with someone else. I mean, we could decide to go to the gym today and you will get results quickly, and then me, I'm not getting results. Then after that, I'll feel bad about it.
Yeah.
So like that external pressure of like seeing other people, then comparing your body with other people, I advise someone not to do that. Love your body first.
Yeah.
Love your body first. By the time you're starting fitness, know that you are already beautiful the way you are first. Then after that, when you're going, you're just going to enhance whatever is already beautiful.
Yeah. And just like they say, comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
But despite all that,
I
still feel like people or just humans in general, you can never outgrow comparing yourself to other people. Because personally, even as a trainer, someone who has been in the gym for quite some time, I find myself comparing my body to other bodies I see on the internet. Do you ever experience this?
Yeah, I do. But then it shouldn't be from a place of now. Like, remember the time when I told you, when I had started the fitness, it started from a place of insecurity.
Yeah.
Now, when you're comparing yourself, it's like, it's challenging you to want to do better, not it's making you feel bad. Because it's comparison. There are two ways you can do it. You can compare yourself and put yourself down, or you compare yourself and say, man, I want to do better than even that person.
Yeah.
You see, like it has lifted you up instead of putting you down.
Yeah.
That's what I'm an advocate for.
Positive comparison.
Positive.
I love that. I love that so much.
Yeah.
It was such an amazing time having you on this podcast. I love the conversation, and I hope everyone who is listening has gotten so much value, so much information on, if you want to start your fitness journey, if you're thinking of getting protein. I hope you've had the best session today, and we'll see you guys on our next session. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and share this podcast with a friend who needs it. Till next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.